love on yourself, to take that responsibility. I know it may not seem fair. That was like the injustice card that came out, right? But that's based upon the conditions that's already been set out here, you guys, by unhealed people at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's going to seem like it's unfair. But I promise you, once you get a hold and feel of your energy in its totality, I promise you, and you're not even, I ain't gonna say you're not gonna want it, right? But you're not gonna need it. You're not even gonna need it to want it. Hey guys, all right, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope all you guys are hanging on in there. Okay, so welcome to your October healing message. Okay, this message is for the collective, so if it resonates, it resonates, and if it doesn't, then it just doesn't. Thank you guys for your patience, okay, as well. Now, okay, so in general, for the month of October, you know, October energy is definitely all about releasing, okay? Yes, it's all about releasing. It's all about the Libra energy as well, which is balance. Releasing certain energies so that you can bring in balance, not only in your outside situations, but definitely within you about your outside situations. Okay? So happy birthday to all the Libras. And I'm saying that because I'm a Libra as well. Okay. My birthday is October the 9th, you guys. I'm excited about my birthday. Last year I really wasn't that excited about it, but like this year, a little excitement there, you know. Okay, sorry. Okay, so basically what I'm saying about this message, this time, you guys, this is all about releasing. Okay, so we're going to dive a little bit deeper as far as what energies that are needing to be released at this time, okay? So let's go ahead. Matter of fact, give me an overall theme. Give me an overall theme for this message for the month of October as far as the healing that is needed at this time or that is happening at this time. Or shuffle. Okay, so we have decisions. Very appropriate for October and Libra energy as far as making a decision. It's time to make a decision. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck we have ready to love again. Okay, you're healed. You've healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. Okay, ready to love again. Decisions. So this being the overall message for October, I mean, obviously it's going to be about love and relationships. Okay, but I'm picking up both. Like this is about the relationship that we have with ourselves as well as another for those of you who may be in relationships. For those of you not in relationships, this is definitely a partner of some sort coming in, okay? But a decision needs to be made here. And this decision, I feel like has been weighing on someone for a while. And it's almost like you've been going back and forth in your decision. But it's like you have to get to a point where you are pure with your decision. Like you are absolutely going this way. Period. You know what I'm saying? Because the reason for the back and forth, you guys, is because our mental is back and forth. So it's almost like trying to get us on this consistent energy, being in a consistent energy. And if you are good with your decision, whatever that decision is, it doesn't really matter what your decision is at this time. It's about you being in alignment with the decision and you agreeing with the decision. Like for example, I don't know what the fuck which way to go, right? But right now I'm just going to decide to just surrender to God, surrender to my higher self, surrender to the universe. I'm just going to make that decision to just do that, to completely surrender. And I'm just using that as an example, okay? But that is a decision that I am ready to make. And I'm going to stick with that decision. I'm not going to worry about nothing. I ain't going to have no doubts about nothing. I'm going to completely trust in my guidance, trust in myself, trust in my higher self, trust in God, trust in that relationship. Because at the end of the day, I am ready to love again. And love in a new way. I'm ready for new love. I'm ready for new love for myself. Everything that I have been learning, like I'm ready to actually put that into place. Okay, so just breathe. You know, like this card is like, you know, you are really trusting. Like, hey girl, listen, I know I've been going back and forth and everything and not trusting you, but I'm making a decision to finally to just breathe and tag you in, partner. Okay. Oh, this is definitely the overall energy is definitely about relationships, you guys, but it's definitely right about the relationship that you have with yourself and your higher self, and your relationship with yourself and God. However you look at that energy, it is definitely like strengthening that relationship first. You know what I'm saying? And then so your other relationships outside of you will reflect that absolute trust that you have with yourself or your higher self. Okay? But a decision is going to be needed to be made for October. Okay. And this is definitely in reference to relationships. Okay, got it. All right, so let's see here. Give me 4 cards for this reading, please. Give me 4. Let me shuffle. Okay. Self-love. Absolutely. Leadership. Okay. Love yourself first. There it is again. And present power. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, we have you are safe, to go along with this theme of making a decision. So, check this out. Okay, what I'm getting from this energy is whatever decision that you are needing to make, right, or that you're going to make, it's almost like the right decision is the decision that scares you the most. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously there's some type of truth there in whatever decision there's some type of truth, but there's also fear, right? Fear about, even if it's deciding to make the wrong decision, there's still a fear, right? So this message is clearly stating that you are safe with whatever you decide. Whatever decision that you make, you are safe. But if it is a decision where it's like you kind of want to go in this direction, but it's just scary a little bit, like I'm kind of leaning towards that decision. But whatever that is for you, this is a collective message, okay? But you are safe in making that decision. Beautiful. This is really beautiful energy, you guys, okay? Especially with this Tanzanite card, ready to love again. You've healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. And like I said, it can show up as new love, like literally someone new, okay? Or there's a rebirth of newness in your current relationships, okay? But it's absolutely because you have been learning how to love yourself. This is someone that has been learning how to love themselves, to really understand what true self-love is, okay? Self-love is when the love that I have for myself is enough. Like I always say, right? Okay. All right, let's get some clarifiers real quick. You guys, hang on in there, all right? Hang on in there for those of you who are interested in your soul-to-soul soulmate relationships for the month of October. Check out the description box below. All right, clarify these cards, please. And sorry if you hear Gizmo snoring in the background, okay? I'm gonna shuffle. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. The Wheel. Okay, beautiful. The Five of Wands. And the Ace of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Justice, but in reverse. Libra energy out here. It's just so crazy how that happens. Okay, so we have the Libra energy out here. We have the Justice card. Okay. Now this came out in reverse. So it's almost like, you know, Like if you're feeling like your situations are not fair, you know what I'm saying? Like are not fair, you're not getting the justice that you feel like you deserve, that type of energy. Okay, it's a lot going on, you guys. It's a lot that I'm getting. I'm just gonna shorten this up, okay? But whatever type of situation where you feel like there's some fear around it not working out, there's some fear around it's not going to turn out in my favor. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust and believe that the universe is going to they have all the facts of both sides of the situation. Okay? They have all the facts that are needed. You just have to make this decision on what do you want. You know, like, what do you really want? Because whatever that is, you are safe. You are safe. Okay? All right, so in the current energy, we have self-love with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, you know, it's a work. Someone's still learning here. At the end of the day, someone's still learning. We're still learning about self-love. Still learning and embodying that energy 100% at the end of the day. Okay? It says, now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions that you take to support your body, mind, and soul. Absolutely. Self-love is when the love that you have for yourself is enough. So whatever type of condition that you may find yourself in, mentally, emotionally, as well as physically, whatever's happening, whatever your problems are, right? Love on yourself. Love on yourself. Have enough nurturing, have enough reassurance, have enough support, have enough encouragement to be able to give it to yourself, instead of what we have been taught as a society to look outside of ourselves for that sense of making me feel better or making me feel worthy or making me feel whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, really learning about that relationship with yourself. It's like it's still happening, and it's absolutely still cool, and it's absolutely fucking beautiful. Because why wouldn't we want to be beings that are getting back to a space where it's not even something that we don't know? It's just that we've been conditioned, and like, you know, our mind has been focused somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Outside of really understanding how to really take care of ourselves. How to really take care of ourselves. Where we don't need no outside like support. And I'm not saying it like that. Like you don't need nobody to support you. You don't need nobody's encouragement. You don't need nobody's validation. I mean, I'm saying it like that. But I'm saying it like you don't need it though. Like you have enough of it. The way that you encourage people, the way that you support people, the way that you, you know, nurture people and look out for people. It's like that same energy. Like, I know I've been saying this for years, but it's like, it's really time to like really do it. There's still work in that. Like there's still some work to be put in when it comes to that first. You know what I'm saying? Before we are out here judging our outside situations. By the way, one of the reasons why our outside situations are like still not how we want them, or still not balanced, or still not like fair, is because we're still not really all the way 100% balanced within ourselves, as far as taking care of ourselves, as far as loving ourselves, as far as relearning to love ourselves. Because we already know how to do it. It's already there. Like I said, it's just our mind has just been conditioned elsewhere. Okay? At the end of the day, is what it's saying. Okay, so the obstacle, you guys. As a matter of fact, let me jump to the focus. The focus, once again, is love yourself first. Here it is again. Okay? Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Exactly. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Now, for some of you guys, this is about like setting certain boundaries of certain shit you're not fucking putting up with. Sorry. But, you know what I'm saying? For some of you, the rest of you, and the majority of you, it's about releasing that energy, and like understanding that your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Meaning the respect that I have for myself, where I don't need you to validate me. I don't need you to make me feel deserving. I don't need you to make me feel worthy. I don't need you. I would absolutely love it. It feels good to get it, right? It feels really good to get it right now, especially if there's a hole within the soul. that we're not giving it to ourselves. It don't really even feel that good. Once you fill that hole up already and you're giving that energy to yourself, I'm not going to say it's not going to feel good for other people to give you that same validation. I'm not saying it's not going to feel good, but it ain't going to feel as good because you've been already giving it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? We really don't know how it really feels to have completely all of our love to ourselves. Oh, and I'm not saying it like in a selfish way. I'm saying it in a way where you still have your heart open, because some of you guys are attracting that new love here. And it's because you are learning a new way. We are learning a new way in loving ourselves. Love yourself first. In other words, you see how the Five of Wands, because this Love Yourself First came out with the Five of Wands. It's like conflict, right? You going at it with another person. Could be a relationship partner for some of you guys, with the conflict of why you not loving me the way I need to be loved? Why are you not loving me the way I deserve to be loved? You know what I'm saying? Or looking at me, or whatever this is for you guys, okay? And it's conflict with trying to get somebody to see your perspective, right? The conflict is really you and you. Why don't you just take all your love and love yourself? Why I don't want it to? Why they can't do it? How come I can't get the love from everybody else? You know what, I'm telling you to go ahead and just you do it. Like you give. I don't want to give myself that love. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's really that. But I understand this energy because, like I said, we've been conditioned to get that from each other. And if it doesn't happen, then there's going to be a motherfucking battle. And it shouldn't be that way. Because we have enough love for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We're on the journey and filling up our cups. Our emotional cups. Now, what's in the obstacle position? We have leadership with the wheel. This is going to change everything. Once someone steps into their leadership role. What is the leadership role? I'm taking 100% responsibility for how the fuck I'm feeling. Basically, I am stepping into the leadership role in that. You know what I'm saying? It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Now, this is in the obstacle position. A lot of you guys are already natural born leaders. You're natural born leaders. And this could be why this is here. It's like, because I already know what this motherfucker's supposed to be doing. True. Yes. Yes. Right? But you can't force it. This is about allowing. All right? Now, I'll go in more detail with soul to soul. Soulmate relationship, because I already know this is the energy. This is the energy. I got a problem with this motherfucker loving me. But you also got a problem with you loving yourself too. But that's okay. Like I said, I'll go a little bit more deeper in the soul to soul when it comes to that. Okay? Now, what's coming position? We have the Ace of Wands with present power. Exactly. We're in the present moment. And this is a consciousness card. We are in the present moment. We have tamed our ego. We're like, hey, listen, calm down. We got this. We don't need it. We would like it. Yes, it'd be great to have and all that type of stuff. Wonderful stuff. But we okay. Balance. Having a new way of thinking. And it's in number 2. Ace of Wands. And we have it with the wand energy. That means that we're going to be responding differently. When you respond differently, you create differently, right? This is very beautiful. Give me something on this Justice card in reverse. I'll shuffle. Compassion. Change in direction, okay? The changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future. So follow your path to the happy outcomes that you desire. Exactly. Don't let fear get in the way of what you truly desire is what it's saying. Okay? Now, how do you handle these feelings of feeling not fair and unjust and then you feel like it's right and stuff like that? How do you handle that? You handle that with compassion. Because at the end of the day, you're learning how to take full responsibility for nurturing yourself. We know that it wasn't your fault that you were taught another way and depending on someone else or something else outside of yourselves to do that. We know that. So not only do we want you to have compassion for others, right, who've been taught the same thing, by the way, but have compassion for yourself in that. Don't even judge yourself. Don't judge yourself. Have compassion for yourself. And the situation. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful message, you guys. Okay? Hang on in there. Hang on in there. I will be back. I know I say that, but I am going to be back. I'm going to be back because I want to post like every week in how we're like tapping into this energy. How much are we showing compassion? How much are we focusing on loving ourselves? How much are we like, you know, really working on like making that decision to surrender the old way of looking outside of ourselves? You know what I mean? For our sense of whatever. Okay? All right, let's get a spirit message real quick, you guys. So hang on in there, okay? Hang on in there. Hang on in there. I'm going to shuffle. Follow your own rhythm. Absolutely. Let's do it. This is a number 5. Some of you guys just need to like just take a day and just dance. You know, raise your vibration. Okay. So this says, you guys, deep within you are moved by an ancient, powerful force that cannot be tamed. Okay. It is the rising pulse of your connection to the life force. You feel it in your bones, in your blood, in your heart, and in your belly. When there is something dying within, you sense it falling away, no longer needed, right? Yes. You sense when it is time to rest and be patiently in transition. You feel the stirring of agitation and restlessness when new life calls you to create, to act, to step forward, and to take a risk. Yes. You know that you march to your own beat, that no one else can tell you what your inner rhythms are, and that you must trust in your own timing. Yes, it's not based upon how everything should be looking. You know what I'm saying? How society says it. Well, you should be doing this by this age. You should be doing this by now. You should be doing this. That's based upon the old conditions of looking outside yourself for the love and acceptance. So it's going to look different, and it should look different. Okay? I'm just saying. You cannot be rushed or forced, nor can you be held back when it is time to burst forth. Life celebrates and supports the natural rise and fall of your inner rhythms. Exactly. The message that I'm getting from this overall really is do not judge yourself at this time. Don't judge yourselves. Do not judge yourselves. Okay? That's not self-love. Okay. This oracle brings you the special message that you cannot miss what you are destined for, nor will you gain anything by trying to push yourself. Exactly. Or force. Okay? It's not about force, baby. We're in feminine energy. Feminine energy allows and receives. Okay? Trust in the life cycles within, and you will feel the perfect balance between effort and surrender, discipline and letting go. Yes. Yes. When it is time for the rhythm of rest, you will feel a natural slowing within and be drawn into contemplation and environments that are more gentle, spacious, or nourishing, and perhaps more peaceful. When the rhythm of play beats in your heart, you will reach out to others to connect, dance, converse, sing, make music, make love, and share your wildness. Balance, baby. Okay. Your needs will be met in harmony with your own rhythms. All that you will miss out on by trusting this is anxiety. What you will gain is peace. Absolutely. All right, hold on. It's sliding here. Okay. Okay, it says sometimes you need to work with the energy when the energy is flowing, even though others may say it's too much and that you must stop now. You are an empowered individual and you have the intelligence and the wisdom to choose for yourself. Absolutely. Experiment with what works best for you and tailor your lifestyle so that it nurtures your best self into being. Exactly. I now release any unhealthy attachment to the structures, routines, and belief systems of others that are... Wait a minute, I know you lied. Listen. I now release any unhealthy attachment to the structures, routine, and belief systems of others that are preventing me from accessing and honoring my inner sacred rhythm. Exactly. I can now release the way that was set before us, because it was set before us by people that didn't understand what they had within themselves. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful. May I be assisted through unconditional love to know the truth of my own timing. I love myself enough to give myself rest when needed, to trust in my own timing and not feel forced or rushed. I believe in myself enough to take healthy, inspired risks and actions when the timing feels right to me. I trust in my inner rhythms. They are wise and helpful. Through unconditional love, so be it. Absolutely. There you have it. Okay? All right, you guys. Well, there's the message. Thank you so much. Hang on in there, okay? And I'll talk to you later.